Hello, my name is Aziza. I'm an artist. Welcome to the live reveal of my artwork. I've created this artwork during the longest nights of the year up to towards the solstice. And with this solstice, with the first lights of the year, I want to welcome this artwork. Thank you for being here and happy solstice. I don't know.
I like cake.
Is it not stable?
I don't think it's stable.
Okay.
I think we need a chair.
Hold on. Let's maybe.
It's really black.
Yeah.
I think if we bring a chair over,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be the perfect height.
Okay.
I'll hold it, you grab the chair.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, and let's just lift it up onto the chair.
Okay. 1, 2. Let's put it on. Centered. Okay, centered. Move it towards me. Yes. Perfect.
And we'll stay here.
Yeah, hold it and I'm going to adjust the lighting.
great.
Yeah. Thank you, baby. This is like... Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know why did it like came off like this. It's like it's messy, you know.
Yeah.
Transformation.
It's
Transformation is messy.
imprint.
Maybe stop doing So we just put it up. Let's let it go. It's holding up pretty good.
As long as no one bumps it, removes it, it should be fine. I wouldn't leave it on here, but you could like sit and talk, and I can walk very far away so that I don't touch it.
Okay.
Does that sound fair? Okay, I'm gonna move very light.
Thank you. Josh, can you go here? Make sure it's recording and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we turn on the music? Let's turn on the music.
Yeah, you can grab a speaker.
Uh-huh. Ritual of the dance.
I just don't have it downloaded. Want a coffee?
Yeah.
Do you want your one out there or fresh warm one? It's just gonna be black.
Share my life on Instagram.
I don't know how to do that.
Through your phone. Just go.
I can't share it to Instagram.
It's fine.
I can copy the link and share the link.
Yeah.
That was why music. It's like at a 5 second delay. It looks like the spirals you get from like Paleolithic paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. I want this to look like a flow, even though the action is happening within the square, stable shape out of all the shapes. And within the square, within that stability, is where the transformation happens. And the transformation has a very active meaning to it, right? It has a motion to it. And so with this work, I wanted to capture that motion, capture the flow of change, capture the cycle. Because when you look at it, you immediately think of nature, right? It has this natural elements to it because the materials I got here was from the burnt forest. Uh, it came from the burnt forest, from the place of where forest died through the wildfires. And the reason it happened, it got um, lightnings, and you can really tell how nature was destroying itself through the lightning, and which created this burning and blackening of the trees. The forest that I went to was the forest that uh, got under fire 5 years ago. And even though there was death of forests, I could see the life emerging. It really tells me how everything around us gives us signs. If you look deeper into it and looking at the nature, how nature burned itself, went through that blackening, burning. I like the music. If you can leave the music, yeah. Thank you, baby. You know how the nature went through baking, through burning, it burned itself. In alchemy, the first initial stage, the nigredo stage, is all about that. It's about the space where the burning happens. It's about the space where blackening happens, darkening happens. And through that darkness, this is where uh, everything emerged. Through that darkness, this is where everything starts. I was really inspired by the human body too. You know how we as human beings come from darkness. We come from our mother's womb. Mother's womb. It feels like there is this cocooning season happening. This is where we emerge. This is where we become us, human beings. Through this darkness, we emerge as human beings to the light. And although the theme of darkness, this theme of Nigredo and blackening and darkening feels frightening and scary, actually, this is the place where everything starts, where everything emerges. This is the space of possibility. This is the space of beginnings. And through that space, everything else goes. Working on this piece during nighttime was intense. In a sense, for me, it was really important to capture the energy of the night, the energy of the uh, black night. And working through the night really helped me with that. Because I feel like only at night, this is where everything kind of becomes quiet. Everyone goes to sleep. Everyone goes inwards, right? And this is when I went into my studio, into my cauldron, where I could create this artwork. There is something special about late night studio sessions. Night, it feels like the time, the time stretches. The time feels quiet. The time feels um, where I could reflect deeply. And working through the night, creating this artwork through the longest nights of the year, felt like I went into this space of foreverness. Foreverness, is that the word? Eternity, yeah, to the space of eternity.
Yeah. There's a famous short story called The Eternal Moment.
Mm. I'm not gonna lie, we just finished it, framing it, and like put it out. That's why we were kind of late, but we made it work, you know? With this process, as I said, I'm gonna just let the process unfold and see how it wants to reveal itself, how it wants to unfold. Currently, it's 8:32 a.m. We are past the solstice,
Shortest day of the year.
longest night of the year, baby.
Yeah, the shortest day.
And the shortest day of the year. Yeah. It's interesting how the night can bring its own fruits. Everything becomes still, everything becomes quiet. And through that quietness, you can listen to yourself, you can hear yourself. You can go really deeply inwards, especially with this longest night of the year. That's how I felt. Josh knows I was like, he was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah. 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 Yeah, it was a beautiful experience. It's interesting to create artwork that is related to, that is connected to time. Having that intention of creating an artwork through the longest nights of the year um, was interesting because it put me into this locked mindset, locked period of time where I went into my studio, where I was like deeply in the state of process, deeply in the state of flow. You know how they say when you are um, in your dark of the soul, everything feels slow, right? Everything feels like you can't really move. Everything feels still. But I feel like that stillness was actually what allowed me to uh, create this artwork. Before getting into the longest nights of the year, um, I tried to create it during the daytime, and the flow just didn't go. It just didn't land. It just didn't work out. But once I shifted, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is about the Nigredo. This is about longest nights of the year. And of course, energetically, spiritually, physically, I got to be making it during the nighttime. It's just my brain works differently during nighttime. And now we are crossed the boundary of the longest night of the year, and since now the days are gonna start getting longer and longer, good news. After the longest nights always comes the light. After the longest nights always sun comes out, and we are collectively experiencing it right now. After should start feeling easy, we gonna start seeing sun more, and as the year evolves, as the year goes, um, the sun is gonna be up and be there more, and it's gonna give us the vitamin D. We're gonna start being happier and actually going outwards. But for us to go outwards, for us to go out to the world, we needed to have that darkness moment. We needed to have that stillness moment. We needed to have that tension moment. So our unfolding, so our unraveling feels brighter and more expressive. Is it recording? Okay, good. That's nice. Hi. I don't know who that is, but hi. Hi. I was like, is the lighting good?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're bright. You're lit.
good. Yeah.
The picture is really dynamic in person, but it's kind of flat with the light right now.
Flat with the light.
You should get your wand and show it from different angles, the light from different angles, show how it changes.
Let's see. I chose to shadow box this. I chose to do a shadow box with this artwork. Um, I felt like it's such a cool connection of doing shadow boxing this artwork, because this artwork is also a lot about doing the shadow work. My alchemy journey started 1 year ago through doing the shadow work. And through doing shadow work, me 1 year ago, I was reading my journal prompts from 1 year ago, and it's crazy. Shift. And so I know that me journey, this transformation journey, is like really important, really powerful. Like the shifts that I had throughout 1 year, it's crazy. Like this internal shifts, like I feel currently in such a better state, emotionally, physically, mentally, and also like in terms of my art career, like everything is going into right direction. And I feel like it all started exactly 1 year ago. And throughout that 1 year, I had this crazy transformation period. And this Nigredo piece, fertile dark piece, is about that first stage of the transformation. And I feel like it's a beautiful 360 days later, 365, yeah, 365 days later, I'm here presenting my work uh, about what happened throughout my transformation period. So this work is really rooted to the cycle of what is happening within my life, within my world. But it's also about the stage of that first beginning of the transformation. Mhm. Yeah, did I bring my oh yeah, coffee would be nice. Thank you, baby. Thank you. That's okay. Uh, yeah, I think we're about to wrap it up. I kind of want to show some little juicy details. Isn't it crazy? It's my first live. It's my first live. Very exciting. I'm gonna be doing lives every time I'm gonna be revealing my artwork. So it was my first time and good sort of practice for me to do this. Lets me out of there because like it kind of scary of doing lives. It's like it's gonna be there online and everybody gonna see that and overcoming through that, working through that fear and actually going live, letting myself out there, putting my work out there is like such an alchemical journey for me too. So thank you for being here. Thank you for witnessing my artwork. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Why are you doing 33, 33? That's nice. That's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I just want to end it like slowly with the end of the song. Let's end it with the song. Yeah. You can sign up for the early mailing list, early access of this work. Once it's gonna be for sale, I'm gonna send you an email. You can find the link down in the comments um, or description. I'm still figuring out the system, so find it out somewhere in there and be the first one who learns when this artwork goes on sale. Uh, this artwork will be with me until the end of the cycle, alchemical cycle, which means by the end of 2025, 2026 exhibition period at the St. George Museum of Art. You can come see it personally at the St. George Museum of Art. And after the exhibition is done, if you bought it, you can take it home with you, or I can deliver it personally, depending. Let's figure that out. So yeah, thank you for being here. It was such a joy for me to release the artwork, to get my artwork out there, and it was such a pleasure to have you here with me. Thank you so much. My name is Aziza, and happy solstice. Mm. Me too. Oh, it's saved to your channel. It's on this video up to 5 minutes version. I don't know how to end it. Me too. Oh well. Mhm.